All right, so today we're going to talk about how to unstuck ourselves. You see, like most people live in a state of stuckness. You see it everywhere once you start looking, like the friend who complain about their job for years but never leaves, the aspiring writer who never finishes a book, or the person who talk about moving to a new city but never goes. But why do we get stuck? It's not from lack of desire to change. Most stuck people desperately want to move forward. The problem lies deeper. The main reason people stay stuck is fear. Not the obvious, heart-pounding kind that makes you run from danger. I mean the quiet background fear that's so constant you stop noticing it. Fear works through a simple mechanism. It makes the cost of change seem higher than the cost of staying put. This calculation happens below our conscious awareness. We don't think, I'm too afraid to quit my job. Instead, we generate reasonable-sounding excuses. I should wait until after the holidays, or the economy is uncertain right now. Another reason we stay stuck is comfort. Humans are wired to conserve energy. Our brains like predictability because it's efficient. Even if your current situation isn't great, your brain knows all the patterns. It doesn't have to work hard. Change forces your brain to build new patterns which require energy. The third reason is identity. We build stories about who we are, and these stories become self-reinforcing. If you see yourself as not a math person, you'll avoid math, which prevents you from improving at math, which confirms that you're not a math person. This identity loop can last decades. So, how do you get unstuck? Well, I have 5 advice I can give you to get started. First, recognize that discomfort is the price of growth. Most people try to avoid discomfort. They wonder why they never change. Instead, learn to see discomfort as a signal you're growing. When you feel that resistance to writing or exercising or having a difficult conversation, that's the exact moment growth is available. Second, take smaller steps. Most people stay stuck because they make change too complicated. They try to go from zero to perfect immediately. But lasting change usually comes from building tiny habits that compound over time. If you want to write a book, don't start by trying to write for 3 hours. Start by writing for 5 minutes each morning. The point isn't the 5 minutes. It's breaking the psychological barrier between you and the activity. Third, find your next obvious move. Stuck people often overthink. They try to plot the perfect 20-step plan, which quickly becomes overwhelming. Instead, just identify the single next step. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Fourth, change your environment. We underestimate how much our surroundings shapes our behavior. If you're trying to exercise more, put your workout clothes where you'll see them first thing in the morning. If you want to read more, keep books visible in your home and delete social media apps from your phone. Your willpower is limited. Set up your environment to make good choices easier. Finally, find people who have what you want. We become like the people we spend time with. If everyone around you is stuck in the same ways you are, change will be harder. Seek out people who have already done what you're trying to do. Their mindset will rub off on you, and they'll have practical advice you won't find elsewhere. Most people who successfully move forward don't do anything magical. They just apply this principle consistently. They accept discomfort as part of growth. They take small steps. They focus on the next move. They shape their environment, and they surround themselves with people who pull them forward. The hard truth is that getting unstuck requires giving up the very things keeping you comfortable. The excuse making, the identity stories, the environment that make change difficult. But on the other side of that initial discomfort is a kind of freedom most people never experience. The freedom to actually change, to become new, to move beyond the invisible wall we build around ourselves. And that's worth the temporary discomfort of getting unstuck. And there you have it. This is my 5 advice to start getting unstuck. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.